What's up, guys? Today we're going to be scripting a few things. This can be quite a lengthy video, but I don't care. So what we're gonna be doing is you can use this for like a game, like a reward. It's basically a reward system essentially, but if you get to like the last part in the game, what will happen is you can press a button, pillars will light up, and you will get a cash prize of 200 points, or how many prize like in the game, right? And yeah, so we're gonna have a few things. So if you watched the other video about an animated button, I highly recommend you watch that because this is what we're gonna be using in the video. So for your own sake, watch it. So this is just building my own thing. You can build however you want. This isn't supposed to look pretty. Like, this is just really basic. So we're not gonna I'm gonna make this a bit bigger though. So like, we're not even going to make this pretty. We're just gonna make it a little room. So if you don't want to watch this part, then just skip it. But for the people who want to watch it, then go ahead, I guess. I mean, I don't really care. So yeah. So the only part you should actually watch building wise is building the animated button, unless you understand how to build it from my last video, right? So we're going to be doing a lot of things. We're going to be messing with scripts, local scripts, and a bunch of stuff. So if you don't understand what those are, I'll probably make a basic scripting tutorial later, but not right now. Okay, where's my... Okay. So here we go. So first, this is going to be where our door is. Yeah. So we're going to script just the reward system part. The map can be however you want, so whatever. So we're going to script the door. You can use any door you want. This is just going to be a door, I guess. And yeah, I'm going to color it this color. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is name this door 1, right? Now, you might be familiar with what I'm doing here, but you want to duplicate this, and essentially, if you understand the animated button, this is kind of an animated door, but it's just better. So name this door 2, and turn the transparency to 1. And yeah, so what we're going to do is insert a script here, and this is really our door opening. So we're going to find we actually also need to insert a click detector, and we need to do the same thing here. So script and click detector. So once you have your script and click detector, we're going to define a few variables. So local click detector equals script up parent click detector. Local door 1 equals script.parent, or script.parent. Local door 2 equals game workspace door 2. So if you named your doors different, then reflect them here. So yeah. And here if you want to, be really fancy about it. So anyways, now I just need to do a click or mouse click event. Connect function. So essentially what we're doing is a mouse click event, so it is detecting when you have clicks, and then what we're going to do is make our door 1 transparent. So door 1.transparency equals 1, and this is basically opening the door, right? So, and then door 2.transparency equals 0. And then what we're going to want to do is, now that we have this, right, this will make the door open, but we need to make it close too. So we're just going to copy over this code, and we're going to put it in here, but we're going to change a few things. First, remove the print, and we're going to close, so door close. So instead, door 1's transparency is going to be 0, and this door's transparency is going to be 1. So let's make sure everything's anchored first and foremost. And then what we're going to do is put here, and we're going to see if this door works. So this is the first of many things we're going to script. Oops, I forgot about can't collide. Yeah, ignore this error here. I'm going to clear output. I had a button somewhere else right here. I forgot to remove my GUI, so we'll just remove that. So anyways, I forgot about CaneClide, my bad. So door1.CaneClide equals false, door2.CaneClide equals true. Then just copy and paste this over. I keep forgetting stuff. And then just make this true, and then just make this false. So obviously this is, yeah. So now this should work completely fine, and we shouldn't have an issue with it. So yeah. So as you can see, the door opens, and then the door closes, or it should close. So when I click this, this door isn't become invisible. So let's fix that. So this is obviously door 1. Okay, I see the issue. So when I click this door here, now I'm in a mistake with the script. So door 1's transparency should be visible, and door 2's transparency should be invisible, right? And I see the issue. So I forgot to fix this. So door 2 is scripted parent. And this game roller space door 1. So that should fix the issue at hand here. So if you made that mistake, then just don't worry about it. So as you can see, perfectly fine, right? So that's the first thing. Now we need to design a room, and you can do this however you want. I'm gonna first start with the pillars. You don't need pillars. These can be blocks or whatever, but whatever they are, just yeah. And you don't need these. This is completely optional, but yeah, we're gonna be scripting these too. So make them any color you want. The color won't actually matter because the color is gonna change in our script. The script will be handling the color of the pillars, right? So yeah. Okay. So this is gonna be pillar 1. So yeah, pillar 1, pillar 2. Really important you name this so that yeah, it's really important you name these to your liking, obviously. So and then pillar 4. So now we need to design our button. So this is kind of the important part of the thing. If you don't want a button, you want it to be something else, well, you can make that. But whatever it is, it needs to click the text here. So, and this button is going to be actually animated. So, yeah, we're going to design it. So first, I'm going to have something for the button to like lay rest on. I want it to be on the floor. So I'm going to make this, yeah, let's keep this the color. So I'll just make it this, and I like using test dummies to figure out the size of things because I don't want this to be too big or too small. I think this will suffice. So yeah. Okay, so now once yeah, so just design your button. I'm gonna make this white. You can make the button whatever you want. I'm actually gonna make the button like green or something. So in the last video, if you know, you'll know what I'm talking about if you watched the previous video up on the channel, and it will tell you how to script the button. So yeah. But if you haven't watched that, you'll learn how to script it anyways in this video. So first you need to make what I like to call the button base, or the button down position. So this will be button 2, and you might think that's counterintuitive, because there's only one button or one part, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So this is going to be the button in its down position, and essentially this is going to be. This won't have any, like, this will just stay. You don't even have to mess with the transparency like you do with the door, so long as you do one more thing. So you have to cover it up with another button, obviously. So this will be button 1, and this will be the button that the player presses to ignite everything else that will happen. So there will be a lot of scripts working together, let's just say. So yeah. So if this video is long, then, this is why. So, now you're going to want to add a click detector and a script to just the button 1. You don't need to do anything to the button 2. So first we need to define our click detector. Just local equals script.parent. Okay, then we need to find our pillars. Game.workspace.pillar1, and then what you can just do is copy and paste this 4 times. And yeah. So these will be the pillars that will light up when the button is pressed. Okay. So now it will do our clicked event. So detector dot or mouse click connect function. So basically, it is a mouse click event. So this will detect when the button is clicked, and then run out the rest of our code. So now what we need is to make the button transparent. So button1.transparency equals 0 or 1, and then we just need to do pillar1.material equals neon, and this will make our pillars kind of light up in a way. You can make them flashing, you can make them whatever. So I'm gonna make them just neon or neon. I'm gonna make them flashing actually. Pillar.1.material equals smooth plastic. So smooth plastic, right? Yeah, smooth plastic. Okay, and then we'll make the color color new white. So, and then we'll do is a it'll kind of switch bit. So this is gonna be a while true. If you want it to be flashing, you're gonna have to do a while true loop. So every time it's clicked, it will kind of flash a bit. But I'm not gonna even mess with that. I'm gonna just do neon and white. So, like, yeah. So just do that because I'll teach while loops and stuff later. So, or in a different video. So, yeah. So now what we will do is this is the button's down position, right? So after 6 seconds, the button is going to go back up. Button1.transparency equals 0. And what we'll do is make our pillars back to normal. So smooth plastic, and I'll just put what is this called? Dark stone gray. So dark stone gray will make them. Okay, beautiful. So now this is just going to make it. So this isn't even completed. I'm gonna make sure everything's anchored though. So just make sure everything's anchored before you run stuff. So yeah, so we're not even done here yet because we still have a few more simple things to code. So yeah. So obviously one pillar will light up, and what it will do is stay that way. Smooth plastic for material. Okay. So apparently, okay, I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'll mess with that later. So we still need to do this like a few more times. So what we could do is a variable a function, and what this function will do is instead of writing this 4 million times, we can just do is quite simple. So function pillar change or something. You can name it whatever you want. And what we'll do is space these out though, because hold on. I'm gonna make this spaced out. So there you go. And then you just change your pillar numbers right here. So then what you can do is this, and then what we'll do is cap and paste this again. This is supposed to be 3, and this is supposed to be 2, and this is supposed to be 1. So I'll just remove that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oop, we do need it. Okay, and this is supposed to be 2, 3, 4. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and 3, 2, and then 1, 1. Okay, good. So this will be that. Then what we can just do is, copy and paste, make another function pillar revert. So this will revert back to its original state. And what we can just do is this. So smooth plastic better be fucking enum, and then dark stone gray. So now what you do is copy and paste again. Gotta love it. So yeah. Okay, one. Okay. So then you just change these numbers to 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So obviously, yeah. Okay, then now that we have our functions defined, what instead we can do is leave the transparency and just run our function. So pillar changes, and then pillar revert. Very, very simple. So now what we can do is the pillar should revert to smooth plastic or whatever. So yeah. So what we'll do is run the code. So obviously everything changed. The button is still down. Door is too far away. So the button went up, but apparently smooth. Okay, what's happening here with the door? The door, yeah, okay, the door is having some delay. So enum materials not working. Okay, smooth plastic ain't working. I'm gonna just remove it then and keep it neon. I don't care. Cause smooth plastic ain't okay. Whatever. So smooth plastic ain't working. That ain't great. Okay, whatever. So we'll just make it. Okay, whatever. I don't care about that. God, I'm getting so many DMs. Bro, who's? Bro, okay. So now after 6 seconds, these pillars should go to gray, but it's still gonna be neon because, you know, I really don't feel like messing with stupid. Yeah, it's not even neon, so or whatever. So, anyways, that's that. So now what we're gonna do is make 2 more things. Yay! Go to Starter GUI, insert a screen GUI, and this is going to basically say, hey, you got rewarded with whatever you want. So I'm gonna make a text label. I'm not gonna make this pretty or anything. I'm gonna just keep it the way it is. I'll make it border color. Okay. So border mode insets, and then I'm gonna make the background color that. Okay. And I'm gonna make the text. Congratulations, you won or something. Congratulations, you finished. You got 200 hat points or something. So now make it I'll just make it highway, and then that something like that. Congratulations, you finished. So now I'm gonna set the visibility to none, and now what we need to do is a few things. So we need to insert a local script, and we're going to define a variable. So just copy and paste this, and take away that, and you don't need the pillars, you just need these 2 things. So now what we're going to do is, you can just copy and paste the click detector again, and then we're going to do something a bit simple. So when the player presses the button, so now what we need to do is game button 1 sector, and then game space dot, and that was stupid. Game space button 1. Okay, cool. So now what we'll do is game.starterGUI.screenGUI.text label, or whatever we named it, .visible equals true, wait 6, and then you just copy and paste that, and now false. So now what will happen is client side, meaning it will only show up on the player who's pressed the button screen, and so it won't show up for everyone else. So press it, and what should happen is the script running, but something ain't working here. So, okay, something isn't working, obviously. So, I'm not going to remove this part, debugging code is something I like to show on here, so we're going to do that. So, obviously, we have the local script in text label, right? So, what we can actually just do is script.parent. I'm going to use script.parent, that was one, equals false, and this should actually fix our issue, I'm pretty sure. Let's just fix our issue. Maybe this will work. Or, hold on, I forgot to change the false to true, so it's not going to work until I do that. There you go. So, there. Okay, there you go. Now we need to script one more thing. Here, and I'm going to actually show it, the time thing working too. So, we'll script one more thing. And it's going to be the actual points giver. And so the actual points giver will be like a leaderboard, right? And what will happen is, so obviously removed, And so what we're going to do is actually have a debounce. So the players cannot spam the system here. So we're going to have a debounce equals true. And debounce equals true for the click detector. Where's the click detector? Where is it? Okay, button. So debounce will equal true, actually. This is so players cannot spam it and cheat for points. And you can also do like you have them respawn. I'll actually have a tutorial on that later. So for right now, I just want to get to the leader stats script. So insert a script, and again we're gonna have to use the click detector. So let's just define the variables already. So local click detector equals game.workspace.button1.click detector. Local button1 equals game.workspace.button1. Okay, now we need to make the actual leaderboard. So local leader stats equals instance.new folder player. But first we need to know that the player was added. So we're gonna drop a few lines and say game.players.player added connect function player. So then we'll just put the code inside here, and what this will do is it will say the players, this is an event that will run, and it will basically detect that the player has been added. So let's say instead of this we had print player has been added into the game. This will only run when the player was added into the game. So I can prove that to you. So see, as soon as I joined, it did that, but when I press run, well, there's no real player to speak of, right? So it's not going to run until there's a player added. That's basically that. So what we're going to do is local leader stats equals instance.new folder and then player. So what this basically is an instance. So it's a new instance. An instance is basically, could be a part, could be a folder, could be a script, whatever the case is. It's called an instance, and it's basically .new means you're telling the script you want to make a new instance. And when you say player, this is basically the parent of such instance. So now what we're going to do is leaderstats.name equals leaderstats. This is super important, so yeah. If you don't name it leaderstats, it won't pop up. So anyways, now what you need to do is insert a whatever point value you want. So local points equals instance.new int value leader stats. And you can also do XP and stuff. I'll show you that in a minute. You just copy and paste a bit. Then you do local, and then you just do points.name equals points, and then points.value equals 0. So then if you wanted like XP for an example, local XP equals instance.new int value leader stats. Then points.name equals XP or xp.name name equals xp, xp.value equals 0. Okay, cool. So now what we need to do is, after we've done this, we're going to need to make our click detector again. So click detector, mouse click, connect function, and yeah. So basically what this will do is, when the player's at it and they click the thing, they will get points and XP. So this is kind of simple here. We already we need to define these instances. And what we're going to use is a wait for child event, or function. So what we'll do is local leader stats equals okay, then it's going to equal player wait for child leader stats. And this is because this will run before you actually load it and the instance can be loaded. So the script will error because it does not see leader stats right away. So we will make the script wait for the leader stats before it can error so that it can run the rest of the code. So then what you can do is local points equals leader stats wait for child points. And then, yeah, same thing. So now what we're going to do is give the player the points. So what we're going to do is do points.value. So points.value equals points.value plus how many points you want to give the player. In this case, 200. And then xp.value goes xp.value plus whatever. I'm going to give them 50 XP. So what we do here is, the reason you do points.value and then repeat it is because you're keeping the same value the player has and then adding onto the value. So instead of resetting it to 0 and then adding 200, it goes from whatever value the player still has. So let's say the player has 500 points already. Instead of resetting to 0, it will say whatever the value is, so 500, and then plus 200, so 700. Alright. So that's pretty much what you need to do there. So now let's actually test our code. So let's start from right here. Obviously, you can do the map however you want. So, okay, door is opening, door closes, go here. Congrats, I got 100 points, or 200 points. I got the points. And I cannot, and then, yeah. So, yeah. So now it will just add on, as you can see, instead of resetting to 0. So, let's say I just did plus equals 200, then yeah, points.value plus 200. Okay, so now what we need to do is add a bit of a debounce. And so, yes, we had debounce equals true. We need to do local debounce. I actually forgot this. So then debounce equals true. And debounce is basically so it cannot be repeated. So local debounce equals true. And then what I'll do is put, right here, I'll put a local debounce. So debounce equals true. And yeah. And then right here, I don't need a debounce on the door. Forgot about that. So yeah. So now let's test this one more time and see if our debounce works. In DMs right now. Yeah, we do need that. Okay. So as you can see, I have no data store, so my points reset because, you know. So as you can see, got the points. And yeah, okay, debounce doesn't work. I don't know. So yeah. So okay, so whatever. So I'll teach you debounce actually in another video. This video is already going on to 30 minutes. So I'm not going to teach you debounce right now, but this is pretty much how this works. So this is pretty much how this works. Obviously, there was a preponderance of scripts working together to do the thing here. Come on, door. Close. Thank you. So, look at that. That's that. So, let's say, I completed the obby. Open the door. Haha, I'm grinding the points. So I suggest I'm gonna actually do a respawn script. So after you click it, you respawn or something like that. So yeah. So instead of just respawning the normal way of going oof, it will do it automatically. It will send you back to spawn after you get the points or something like that. So I'll teach you that in another video. So this is episode 1 of how to make this. So yeah, see you later.